Welcome to the equipment section. This is probably something you thought about a lot, having wanted to start a channel. What equipment do you need? What is it that you need regarding cameras, lighting, audio, all that other stuff? It's all covered here in this section. By the end of this section, you're going to understand the different types of equipment and most importantly, what equipment you need for your purpose. We've spoke about purpose and then we've done about video styles and then what's needed for the style. And then perhaps from that, you've started to understand what your videos are going to look like, how you're going to film these. So you need to know what equipment to need for the look that you want to attain. Perfect. This section is going to cover all of that. First of all, in the next two lectures, I just want to go over some basics on equipment, what you need to think about. Don't overkit, don't underkit. Make sure you got the right thing and some things to think about. And also aspect ratio. We're going to make sure we're talking about how these are going to look with regards format 9:16, 16:9, 1:1, 4:5, how these are going to look based on which platform you're making for and what video styles, and to be able to repurpose your videos across multiple social medias. So we need to make sure we have a full understanding of aspect ratio and how you're going to film these. Great. So firstly, let me just cover some basics. And the number one thing that people forget to think about is think about the user, the person receiving your videos. Where are they looking at your videos? Are they looking on TV? Are they looking on YouTube, on TV, on the smart TV? It was surprising how many people I saw watching on TV, meaning perhaps a different quality was needed. Are they watching on their phone primarily, just 4 inches by 7 inches or so, small screen? Are they looking at it horizontally, vertically? How are they receiving this? Because how they're receiving it dictates the quality that you need. You don't need to shoot 8K amazing quality if someone can only watch it in 2K on YouTube. Think about your end user, what they're watching and what they're watching for. Will it really make a difference if you film with an amazing DSLR camera with multiple lenses or on your phone and then listening to the information that you give? Depending on your niche, depending on your topic, if you're doing information and showing really fine details of equipment, they're perhaps going to need a different quality to if I'm doing a vlog entertainment out on the street. Think about your end user and work backwards. That being said, do embrace, and we showed this in some examples, and I'm going to do some real world examples in a moment. Do embrace the real feeling. I'm going to show you in the last section, we did this in vlogs. I'm going to show you some Casey Neistat to show you about embracing the real, and he uses his phone. I'll show you that in a moment. We are watching social media to feel like we are connected with either you as a brand or what you are experiencing. If somebody wanted high quality production TV shows, perhaps they would sit down and watch Netflix, Amazon Prime, etc. Embrace the real, don't shy away from it. Make sure you are connecting with your audience, and that can be done through having either lower quality video take. That sounds crazy, but even Mr. Beast says he'll only ever film 2K because he wants to feel that connection, or in your style, first person filming, holding your phone, etc. Embrace the real all the time. And we are used to now all quality types. Remember back in the day before social media and we only had TV, we were used to a certain production quality. Then YouTube and social media came along and we are now really used to, in fact, most video content we consume is amateur. If someone filming themselves, filming their day, we are used to an amateur feel, and somewhat it elevates the video because it is real. I came to get some information about something, real. I came to see what you're doing in your day, real. It's okay, we are used to all quality types. But that being said, now we've had a shift. Social media first came in and we're used to all kinds of quality types. The singing cat on the piano, Fenton the dog running off, and it was really bad quality and those videos went viral. Now with, I don't know, the inclusion of apps like TikTok and Instagram Reels and everything else and YouTube amazing quality, we are used to a certain production quality. Mainly, a lot of this is in your presentation, which can either be done through talking like this or through slick transitions in editing and such like. We are used to now, we've come out of that, except anything, we're used to a bit more quality, but it doesn't have to be TV filmic type quality yet. And of course, for you as a creator, my final point on this before I want to show you some real world examples, you as a creator, keep it as simple as you can, as simple as your production allows. If you're out vlogging on the street, Keep your kit as simple as possible. If you just need your phone and some audio, either a lapel mic or onboard mic, keep it as simple as possible. You don't want to be lugging around a massive backpack full of kit if you don't need to. The worst thing you can do is overshoot on multiple cameras, have to come back and DIT, that's digital image transfer, put this all on for multiple cameras, work out your edit, and it take you 10 times longer because you overcomplicated the shoot. So also keep it as simple as you can, as simple as your production allows. Now, I want to talk about some real world examples right here. Let me share my screen with you. So first, let me once again introduce you to Casey Neistat, who's one of the amazing vloggers in New York City. He's really embraced the real in a lot of his videos. Let me show you just a clip here from I Got Beat Up in NYC Marathon 2022. It's a running video, and in all of his videos, he's a big runner. He runs in all of them and shoots this in this way. Let me show you.
Fired up! I'm back in! I'm back in! Walking through mile 15, that will not be the last mile.
So you can see what he does here is he's using his phone. He uses the iPhone, and we talk about phones in a couple of lectures time. He films himself. You can even see his arm in shot. And what it does is the connotation of this kind of shot is the same in the old film theory. You would have had a close-up for intensity. When you're using your phone and it's a bit shaky and you're talking and shouting, it increases the real intensity behind your video, and that the person is experiencing it with you. Like they are right there, this is really happening, it's unpolished, it's real. And he embraces that. He obviously has we spoke about this in other lectures, he also uses a DSLR sometimes, and you can just see the image quality. You see it picks out here compared to selfie mode when he's with that. But not too much, because cameras on phones are so good. Even I shoot with the iPhone 13, even the quality on selfie mode and use cinematic to blur the background, it's amazing. But do embrace the real. This is what I was mentioning earlier. Embrace the real, and he's keeping it simple. He's just got his phone. He's even using onboard sound. He hasn't even got a mic with this. So I wanted to up that and show you. This is comparing the phone which Casey Neistat was using to Keys One, who we're going to talk about later. I didn't want to just show you huge vloggers. This guy's on just shy of 50,000 subscribers right now, and he's a vlogger which you guys can probably relate to a lot because he's early on in this journey and growing a travel vlog. He uses the GoPro, and now there isn't this soft background with a GoPro. You can see it's all in focus, but the colors are naturally popping. It has almost a grade inside the camera. Let me show you some of these shots.
So right now I'm in the main part of Krabi in the center of town, and I haven't actually been here before.
So you can see how this image quality is slightly different. Now the GoPro is obviously a really small action camera. So yes, it's taking out another bit of kit with you. If you've got your phone on you anyway, it's nice to have one bit of kit. If you need another one, that GoPro is a really small camera. Julian's gonna talk about it in the camera lecture in a couple of lectures time. And the quality is amazing. It's got a huge depth of field, as in everything in the background is in focus and he's in focus. And the colors just pop like crazy, don't they? The blues come through. We saw that in the shots just now. The blues of the sky, it instantly looks incredible. If you're doing video where you're gonna be outside and you want everything to look bright and punchy and amazing, the GoPro is a great option for you. He's also using a Rode mic. Again, Julian's going to talk about this. Just sits on top of the camera, and with a modification, you can add that into the GoPro. So the sound quality was really good. And then to up that a little bit more, to get a DSLR style or mirrorless camera, here, let me show you 2 passports, 1 dream. Another vlogging travel channel on 124,000 subscribers right now. So let's not only look at the huge people that have millions of subscribers, because if they filmed on anything, they would get views. But let me show you the quality here for 2 passports, 1 dream.
Today, because the first thing that we're going to is kind of like a lunch thing.
Yeah, it's not really a breakfast thing, right? It's a lunchtime thing. We just happen to be here like 10:30 in the morning.
Now what I like about this, what I like is it's somewhere between the two. It's got the depth of field, which the GoPro doesn't allow, everything's in focus, and it's got the color pop grade, amazing quality image on it, which is just a little bit flattened. The color is not the same on the phone when you're shooting, especially in selfie mode. It's not the same. And then you got the GoPro and then DSLR style mirrorless camera. They're also embracing the real, as in they're walking along, holding it. They're going to have a small gorilla pod or small tripod in their hand, and they're allowing it to be shaky still, a Rode mic or something, a directional mic sat on top, and they're allowing it to be real, feel real still, embrace the real feeling I'm talking about, but with a really great quality image. It's really, really good. And you can obviously use this camera all the time, whether you are doing this vlogging style thing or whether you're doing shots of, let me show you some here. Whether you're doing shots like this, like GVs, I call them, as they come around, general visual shots, whether you're doing landscape shots while you're traveling, the quality is just amazing. You could either use that camera, for example, if you just wanted one camera, you could have that, and once again, Julian will discuss this in a couple of lectures time, have it as your studio standalone. I'm doing an amazing quality piece to camera, plus vlogging, it's the real style, plus shots of B-roll and everything, and you've got everything you want there, from the quality to the image, everything. Anyway, I wanted to show you those real world examples, but do not forget, please do not forget, think about the end user, embrace the real. We're used to all quality types. What's going to matter most is you presenting your topic, how you're getting this across, and perhaps your edit, like I mentioned, the way you're putting this together, and the tempo is going to dictate how much people are viewing, way more than your quality type. And keep it as simple as you can for you as a creator. So we're going to go into specific equipment lectures shortly. I'm just going to talk to you about aspect ratio in the very next lecture to make sure we're all on the same page and you understand different aspect ratios for different social medias. And then we get into talking about specific kit. All right, see you on the next lecture.